Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for March 2021. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, we are going for a Celtic cross and let's see what we can get for you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, March 2021. Let's see. Alright, we are ready to go, definitely. So, first card out, current situation, 3 of Wands. Challenge, 9 of Wands. Crowning energy, Queen of Cups. Core of the situation, the Lovers. Past energies, the Emperor. Future energies, Queen of Wands. Approach to the situation, the High Priestess. Energies around you, 5 of Swords. Hopes and fears, King of Swords. And the possible outcome, 3 of Cups. We have a touch of silence involved in the mix, not just because of the 4 of Swords, but also because of the High Priestess. This can be about the necessity to dive deeper into the understanding of what we may desire to achieve moving forward. Even some type of clarity that can be about the type of love partnerships that we may want to experience, you know. So this is an encouragement, because it seems that we may have a decision, a choice involved. So, guys, let's go for these energies. Current situation, 3 of Wands. It is about expectations, and it goes along with what we were sharing a couple of moments ago about what we may truly like to experience, you know? Because this man is willing to embrace a standby, you know, a waiting, because he has set clear intentions and he has thrown them out into the universe, counting on the fact that the universe will deliver on his wishes. That's why he's waiting for the sun to come up and the ships to come in with all their treasures, fulfillment and satisfaction basically. But he is also willing to put in the required effort so that he can have more chances to manifest properly his desires. And because we see the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior energy in the challenge position, this is about the situation that can see involved some of you challenged by previous experiences in the love arena, kinda a little bit disappointed by the outcomes that may have been involved, you know, along the journey. But at the same time, this is a reminder to how powerful can be the wounded warrior mentality, you know, because this brave man is someone that has gone through quite a lot of challenges, but he has found a way. He never gave up hope in some sense. He has learned how to persevere, how to endure, learning quite a lot about himself and about the journey. Talk about an inner growth, you know, especially considering the High Priestess. Of course, there are defenses that are up for protection, and this can be the ability to avoid those interactions, kind of 5 of Swords driven, that can be a resemblance of previous experiences that are not in alignment with your desires, you know? You do not want to get caught up again in patterns that you may have experienced before along the journey, and they were a source of struggles and draining energies. No more. There is a shift that has taken place in favor of some of you guys, those that can resonate. of course. And Queen of Cups, beautiful energy in the crowning position, because it is about getting in touch with the heart, with the intuition. It makes sense considering the Four of Swords and the High Priestess power, because if we are able to pay attention to what our heart wants to tell us, you know, every moment our heart would love to speak with us. We may be a little bit busy, but we always should remember that we need to pay attention, you know. And the Queen of Cups as an energy goes along with the Lovers, because if there is the ability to embody the Queen of Cups energy, practicing self-love and kinda trusting what our heart may want to suggest in our favor, we can embrace even the Lover's energy as a heart over head decision when it is due, basically. Because this is a soulmate energy, we can agree, super passionate connection on a soul level, something that can be truly felt. But again, this is a decision, a heart over head decision, and in order to make it properly, we need to pay attention to aspects that may even be different from those that we can touch with our hands, you know. And of course, if some of you want to experience a love partnership that is built on solid foundations, because you and your persons are in alignment about the virtues and the values that can make a partnership balanced and fair and healthy, well, it is quite an encouragement to embrace the effort that can be required, you know, in order to make a decision by going with the Lover's energy. The ability is to avoid, so that we address this energy which is in the around the U position. The ability is to avoid ego-driven connections by paying attention to what your heart is trying to tell you, and by trying to recognize if a special person is able to do the same thing. Plain and simple, guys. I hope that I made myself clear. Past energies, we see the Emperor, which is about taking charge. Guys, it's quite a mindset, because it's about some of you that, despite the challenges, despite the adversities and the tests of the journey, some of you have truly learned how to make things happen in your favor. You may have even achieved results in your everyday life, because the Emperor is about someone that can get things done, a true leader. He can set the example. He can find ways to achieve goals. There is the ability to transform into action a plan well thought. And it is quite a thing, considering the inner evaluation energies that we can find in the Four of Swords and in the High Priestess. And plus, the desire to take charge of the opportunities that can be in favor of a brand new love partnership. The decision may have been made in the past, and now there is an unfolding of the events according with your timelines that can be different, of course, but it's quite a process. It's about displaying a healthy confidence, you know, and talk about that with the Queen of Wands in the future energies. So first thing that I would like to say is it's quite an ability, if some of you are capable to balance your masculine and feminine powers, going with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands type of fiery energy, allow me to say, because the Queen of Wands is super confident in a healthy way. She knows her value, and again, she is in touch with her intuition. She has a black cat as a best friend, So it is pretty cool. It goes along with the High Priestess. She knows how to recognize what's going on around her, and she knows how to deal with individuals that are not in alignment with the values and the virtues that she believes in. So she can take care of this Five of Swords energy, you know? And this can be also an energy channeled by some of the persons that some of you guys may have the chance to interact with. Someone that, if you are able to keep going on your emperor way of doing things, someone that you may like, basically. Someone that can catch your attention, and vice versa, of course, because possibly the both of you are able to pay attention to the voice of your heart. That can be quite a source for guidance. And speaking about guidance, High Priestess energy in the approach to the situation, paying attention, guys. She knows everything, but she speaks only the essentials. She's in touch with the higher world, the one that we cannot see, but the one that we can feel if we pay the right amount of attention that can be required, if we are focused, if we are willing to listen, for example, so that we can catch and gather knowledge. Yes, this is an energy about silence, but it can be the silence directed towards these type of persons, for example, and it can be the silence that comes before the communication in favor of someone that, on the other hand, can be in alignment with our way of seeing things. There is a deep introspection, again, going along and paying respect to the expectations that some of you may desire to fulfill. It is a process, guys, because Four of Swords, High Priestess, it's a combination of energies that may require a little bit of time. The Three of Wands is still awaiting, but it's a productive one, you know. There is a proactive mindset involved, and this is positive. The Five of Swords in the energies around the U position goes along with what we have already kind of shared about the interactions that can be ego-driven, because this is an ego-driven energy for me. Typical situation, as I usually say, where someone wants to have the last word only for the pleasure to do so, when in reality it doesn't really matter. Clouded situation, confusionary mind games, you said this, I said that, and so forth. You know, we are not going anywhere, petty fights, altercations. This can be about the experiences that the wounded warrior may have had in the past, something that we do not want to be involved with anymore. And this energy offers the opportunity to the people surrounding the man with all the swords to remove from the situation, kinda leaving the man behind, stay alone, whatever you say, and talk about a satisfaction then. This is the ability, guys. The ability to recognize if an interaction can be a healthy one or a source of struggles. Because you may notice some type of factor that can make you think, my goodness, here we go again. I do not want any part with it, you know? And if, on the other hand, you are able to recognize in another person healthy and balanced qualities that can truly resonate with yours, you can make a decision in favor of the opportunity to get to know this person better, and things can move forward. So this is the point with this flow of energies. Hopes and fears, King of Swords. It's all about communication and setting things straight, allow me to say, because the King of Swords is the type of energy that can truly deal with this man, you know? Because no time for nonsense is the mindset that we can associate to the King of Swords. A brilliant mind, he can speak his mind in a powerful and clear way, he can take notice of all the aspects involved in a situation. He can pinpoint between all of them so that he can make the best, and I would say also the most fair decision moving forward. So, because there is an ability to pay attention to the voice of your heart and to your intuition, you can hope to interact with someone that can match these frequencies and these expectations, and the communication will be clear, fair, and balanced about the things that you may like to pursue. And on the other hand, the fear is to have to manifest this energy towards Five of Swords situations, you know, someone that is confusionary, is ego-driven, a source of struggles, you know, and constant petty fights, I would say, because mind games are taking place, you know. So even more an encouragement to make the best out of the combination of energies that we can find in the bravery of the wounded warrior and in the wisdom, allow me to say, that can be found in the High Priestess. Because then your communication can be channeled and manifested in a powerful, respectful also, and fair way, which is quite an ability. Then, guys, the Three of Cups in the possible outcome. I know that sometimes it can be an energy that can be addressed to third-party scenarios, all right, with the general meaning, but in this case is all about light-hearted moments, the opportunity to share joyful times and happy moments with those that we care about. This can be an energy about friends, for example, family also, because a wounded warrior may desire to embrace peaceful times, you know, so that he can recharge on an energy level. This is also the ability to avoid whatever type of scenario may be a source of doubts, because I do not know if the other person is truly free to pursue a new connection, so I will choose to avoid that type of scenario. This can be a mindset, of course, the ability to recognize these type of scenarios. And then this can also be the desire, allow me to say, to share moments with the type of person, if we go along with the Queen of Wands energy, that you may like, that can resonate with your values and your virtues, someone that you may perceive as a human being that can be the fair companion that I usually talk about in the readings, you know, so that if that's the case, the choice, the heart over head decision can be made with quite comfort, I would say, so that a reciprocal desire to share moments and time together can be manifested. Again, it's a process, guys, but it's by going through the inner evaluation that we can pay attention to the factors involved, and we can recognize if a person, if an interaction can be deserving of time and effort, and then things can grow, of course. So you can move towards the type of expectations that you may have decided that you deserve, you know, because you have powered through the challenges, and now it's kind of the time to grant in your own favor the reward that you want, and you can do it. You just need to pay the right amount of attention, not just to the external interactions, but also to the voice of your heart. So guys, quite an interesting flow. I will leave it at that, and I hope it was helpful. I'll continue on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.